any of you had that one phase in your life where you would look up random quotes and write them down everywhere and with every opportunity you ever had? Yeah. Okay, so it's not just me. Great. Well, there was this one quote that stuck with me that read, "No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted." The message I receive when hearing this is that kindness creates an everlasting spark and allows us to leave a footprint in the world. Personally, this idea resonates with me because it makes me feel like I have control over the way I stay in the world after I leave it. I believe that kindness is one of the most important traits of a character because by being kind, you make the world a safer and more comforting place to be in. You can do this by simply paying someone a compliment or buying a stranger coffee, and not because they need it or expect it, but simply because we can. I trust that kindness is also about building up a more positive and stronger personality and character. By being kind to others and also yourself, you can reduce the amount of negativity being put into the world. One of our most loved and reliable sources, Google, or more specifically Google Dictionary, states that the definition of kindness is the quality of being friendly, generous, and considerate. Now, although sometimes we all may forget to be these things, we don't realize that these do have a negative impact on others. Throughout life, so many issues that people around the world face come from a lack of kindness. Things like bullying, anxiety, peer pressure, and the fear of being lonely are only a few examples of these things. I, by the way, have felt all of these. I remember many times I would feel stressed and nervous around certain people. It was mostly because they would find multiple ways to shoot negative comments at me, whether it was on my body, my personality, or anything and everything irrelevant they could possibly come up with just to bring me down. So I decided to do something about this. Now, this was when I was in like 4th and 5th grade. I was young and innocent. And looking back on it now, I only realized what a great impact it had on me. It was only until recently that my mom reminded me of times I would come home crying and complaining about these people that bullied me. So, seeing as I decided to blow off the problem every time it came up, I was going to do something about it now. I was going to start something, let's call it an experiment. I decided I was going to contact these people and see how they were doing in life. So I texted them, caught up on life with them, how are you doing, all that. And I realized something. You want to know what I realized? Yeah. I realized that most of them are the same exact people, same negativity, and same mindset. So many people don't realize the impact they have on others when not being kind to them. So, you have to be kind no matter the situation. You have to keep in mind and be considerate, and you have to remember that even though you might not want to be it, or you can't, or you're just not feeling it today, you're not in the mood, whatever it is, you have to consider and be aware of the actions and words you use when speaking to others. Therefore, I believe that in order to transform the world and make it a better place, we have to innovate the way we treat and respect others. I've started to realize that it's hard to be kind to others without treating yourself the same way first. So there's this phrase called helper's high. This is the ability of putting other people's happiness before your own without anticipating anything in return. And yes, this contradicts my previous state that I said like 2 seconds ago. But like I said in the very beginning of my speech, you have to be kind to yourself, but also to others. So being selfless sometimes doesn't hurt. Neither does being selfish, though. So many studies have shown that random acts of kindness boost self-esteem, make you happier, and also contribute to curing depression. So, therefore, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Remember that. Thank you.